The global political architecture experienced a monumental shift today as United States President Donald Trump wrapped up his high-stakes two-day bilateral summit with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Beijing. Moving into its final phases inside the Great Hall of the People, this meeting gathered unprecedented international attention, functioning as a critical diplomatic pressure valve during a period of intense global anxiety. The discussions occurred against a backdrop of deep systemic instability, primarily catalyzed by the ongoing U.S.-Israel military confrontation involving Iran, which has severely disrupted international maritime routes and threatened to polarize the world economy into isolated, hostile trading blocs. The primary operational agenda for both superpowers remained focused on establishing guardrails for intense economic competition while simultaneously avoiding an outright military confrontation in the Pacific theater. President Trump heavily emphasized that his administration was looking to aggressively leverage American purchasing power, pressing China to alter its state-subsidized economic models and correct structural trade imbalances. In a major announcement that sent shockwaves through the aviation sector, Trump revealed that Washington and Beijing had successfully finalized a series of historic trade deals headlined by massive Chinese purchases of American aerospace technology. The finalized agreements include a firm commitment from China to purchase more than 200 Boeing aircraft, a pledge for an additional 750 commercial planes over the coming decade, and an order for between 400 and 450 advanced General Electric GE aviation engines. Trump described the visit as an amazing period of time that would inject trillions of dollars back into the American manufacturing sector, though he notably clarified to traveling reporters that the controversial topic of existing import tariffs was not actively discussed during these specific sessions. The strategic positioning of the summit also touched upon the highly sensitive issue of Taiwan's autonomy, while Trump confirmed that the two leaders held extensive dialogues regarding cross-strait security. He maintained a calculated ambiguity, stating he made no commitment either way regarding potential U.S. military intervention. This diplomatic posture is being viewed by analysts as a deliberate attempt to keep Beijing guessing while prioritizing immediate domestic economic victories for his administration. The underlying friction of the summit, however, extended far beyond commercial aircraft and touched directly upon the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, where China's role as a major economic partner to Iran gives it significant geopolitical leverage. On the subject of Iran, President Trump signaled a surprisingly pragmatic shift, stating that he remains open to a framework where Tehran suspends its nuclear enrichment program completely for a period of 20 years. He further claimed that Iran's active ballistic missile stockpile had been successfully reduced by an estimated 80% due to the punishing toll of the ongoing war, which has severely degraded the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps' logistics. In a major concession aimed at securing Chinese cooperation on Middle Eastern stability, Trump stated that the United States would actively consider lifting secondary sanctions on Chinese corporations that purchase Iranian crude oil, provided Beijing helps police the compliance of the nuclear halt. From the Chinese perspective, President Xi Jinping approached the discussions with a focus on institutional stability, positioning China as a mature, multilateral global superpower, capable of anchoring the global economy during times of extreme Western political volatility. Chinese state media continuously stressed the importance of mutual respect and non-interference, warning that treating economic ties as a zero-sum game will ultimately damage both nations. The presence of major American tech executives, including NVIDIA's Jensen Huang, within the broader economic delegation highlighted the hidden technological battlefield of this summit, where access to advanced semiconductor technology and AI manufacturing remains the ultimate leverage. As global financial markets react to the conclusion of the summit, economists note that while these massive commercial deals provide temporary political wins, the core ideological disagreements regarding global security and technology transfers will continue to challenge the fragile coexistence of the two superpowers.